Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, y'all look beautiful. And so early in the morning. And so early in the morning. I want to say on behalf of Novant Health that we're grateful that you're here. Really grateful that you're here. We at Novant Health are also grateful for the opportunity to partner with LatinaCon. It's been an amazing partnership. And each time we're with this incredible family, we learn so much. And one of the things that you are so fortunate is you have an owner of a major newspaper that really does care about you in a very passionate way. So let's give them a hand for putting this on. I come to you as the Senior Vice President of Community Wellness and Education Community Partnerships for Novant Health. I have the privilege of being across the footprint of Novant Health from Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, dipping in the Georgia in some things. And one of the things that Novant Health decided when we turned Winston-Salem purple aubergine, I best say, a couple of years ago, that it wasn't a marketing campaign, but it was an opportunity for us to help the community know that we really want to be where you are. We want to come to you in terms of your health needs and not just wait for you to come to us. We want to focus on prevention, and we want to try to keep you out of the hospital. Isn't that a novel thought?
Yeah.
You know, we know that people will end up in the hospital even when they've done the best that they can. But we really want to talk about and focus on prevention, because we know that if we can prevent an illness, if we can keep someone from developing something, then we have a greater chance for that person to have a healthier life and a longer life. I want each of you to pull out your wonderful, wonderful programs. They're so beautiful. And when you bring out your programs, I want you to look at the back of the program. The front is beautiful, but I want you to look at the back of the program as well. This is our Remarkable You focus. Remarkable You, you know, the word remarkable is really important to Novant Health. We want you to get remarkable service. We want to provide remarkable medicine. And now we have, over the last 2 years, something that we have gone out into the community and been able to really establish, and that's Remarkable You. I want to make mention that the gentleman in the back there, his name is Mark Martin. I want you to all say thank you to Mark. Mark is our, let's give him a hand. Mark is the senior director with Novant Health, and he's also the program director, project manager, and all of the foundational things that go along with this Remarkable You. And Remarkable You was created to be able to focus on 3 illnesses in particular. And that's why I wanted you to look at the back of your program. We realized that although diabetes, and that's where most folks will focus their attention, is diabetes in their outwardly facing programs, but we elected to look at 3 illnesses because we realized that if we could really make an impact on these 3 particular illnesses, we could change the trajectory of what we're seeing in heart disease, in stroke, in amputations, in renal failure, in the major things that we see in terms of illnesses for most populations, in particular the Latino population. So when you look at this first number, A1C, is that A1C number a normal number? Yes, no. Yes? No. Okay. Well, obviously it's not, because I got it here, right? And A1C, just to share with you, just really quickly, and our panelists will talk a little bit further, but I want you to be thinking about this as our panelists later this morning come up. And A1C, it used to be the time when you would go to the doctor's office and you would fast, and the doctor would check your blood sugar, and your blood sugar would be wonderful, and the doctor would say, "You're doing really great." And you would leave the doctor's office and you'd go and have that donut. Say, "I got past that visit," right? I got past that. Well, the A1C gives us an idea of actually what your blood sugars have been doing for the last 3 months. And so it gave us a better sense of what's going on. And the reason why Novant Health decided that we would do the point of service A1C testing is because it would give us a broader picture of what was going on with people in community. And then when you look at the second number, yes, that blood pressure is not a normal pressure. Sometimes you'll look at that and say, 130 over 85, my doctor told me that that was good. Well, it's not as good as we want it to be. That's not truly a normal blood pressure. 120 over 80 or less is really considered more normal blood pressure. So one of the things we also know is that we can get you at that state. So if you come to the doctor with that, then we can start talking and sharing with you things that can help to make a difference. And then the last is the BMI. That basically gives us an idea of what your weight and height and all of that in terms of the ratio are doing. And we have a bariatrician today from Novant Health that's going to share more information with you in that regard. And this BMI is in the overweight range. Here again, all of these numbers are in the range that if we can really focus and pay attention, we can hopefully help to change the trajectory of what we see. We can hopefully help to change one from going from pre-diabetes to diabetes. We can hopefully help people from going from pre-hypertension to hypertension, and then stop that train from going up in terms of obesity, but back in terms of a normal weight. So we're grateful that Novant Health has decided to put resources, millions of dollars of resources into the community, in particular focusing on these, but we also focus on women's health and cancer and all of those other things. But in particular, when we look at going in the community and doing what we can do in terms of really point of service care, it is these three that we're focusing our attention on greatest. I want you, the prize that we're going to be giving is nice in terms of being able to go on a trip. That's great. That's great. But the prize that we're really giving you with the free screening is the prize to be able to be the mother, the father, the sister, the grandmother to yourself and to your loved ones in a way that you can really appreciate the good health that you have now and be able to keep it. We know that once you lose your health, it is very difficult to regain health again. And so we really want for you to know your numbers. And so I encourage you, every one of you, to find our place, find the place where we're doing the screenings. The folks that are doing the screenings are exceptional people. They are caring and nurturing and loving, and you will find that that finger stick, you didn't even feel it, because the person that was doing that with you was so incredibly wonderful. And so I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Novant Health is grateful to be here with you today, and I'm grateful for Leticia and all that you do. Thank you very much.